Alright guys, in this video I'm just going to show you what you should be tracking if you're doing affiliate marketing stuff. Now we're not gonna do like many more Facebook videos because this isn't a Facebook course, but I will do some more advanced stuff in the 2.0, okay? I want to try and just in this part of the training 1.0, the first version, I want people to actually get into affiliate marketing first before we dive into any advanced stuff, because it's going to take a while to get through all this content anyway. And by the time you got through this, 2.0 will be out. So what do you track? When you come to your Facebook ads, guys, you're going to have, the usual, probably on performance, and have the usual stuff. We're going to go to customize columns, and we're going to do some customizations, okay? The first thing is you're probably not going to be able to track purchases if you're doing affiliate marketing. However, if you have your own products in your back-end email funnel with the purchase pixel, then you would want to track those. So you would add in website purchases and purchase cost. But what we want to do, guys, is probably get rid of a few things here. I don't want website purchases. I want to get rid of that. I get rid of schedule, and I usually get rid of end. Budget can stay there. Cost per result, I'm actually going to get rid of that. Impressions, reach, and results. This is what I would add, guys, so website leads, that's how many leads we've got, and then the conversion value, so how much website lead conversion value, okay? So how much it costs for us to get a lead. And I'm just going to click apply. And it's got this, I don't know why it's website conversion value lead. Sorry guys, I'm going to put cost per result back. Probably makes more sense, obviously. Cost, yeah, that makes more sense. I sometimes do, I thought I was doing custom conversions then. So cost per result, and it says add to cart right now because I'm optimizing for add to cart. But if you're optimizing for leads, it'll come up with leads. When the thing is, when you're doing affiliate marketing and you're solely trying to get leads, your main goal is to get leads. What I try not to get people too focused on is all of the niggly things, right? Keep it simple. This is pretty much all I have is reach, results. So actually results, I don't even need website leads because results will be capturing the leads. So you can even get rid of website leads if you like. This is just a little bit confusing because I have it on add to cart. So if I go to customize column, get rid of the website leads, because that's just basically another way of counting. Okay, so let's just actually customize column again, and I'm going to move this here to results. So I actually didn't need to change much at all. Pretend this is a lead campaign. So results is how many leads I got. Cost per result is how much I'm paying, and then reach, impressions, and amount spent, and link clicks. It's really all I do. And then all I do, guys, is click set as default, okay? And then I can save that column. Now the reason I'm doing this video, it's probably unnecessary for a lot of people, is because I concentrate on one thing, lead cost. It's all I care about. I don't care about click-through rate because click-through rate is kind of irrelevant. Obviously the more clicks the better, but they're pointless if they don't convert. Click-throughs are just people clicking the link. It doesn't mean they're all going to convert. What I care about is lead cost. So if I have a really high lead cost, then I'm going to go and tweak my page, or I'm going to do split testing on my opt-in page. The sole goal for me is to get a cheap cost per lead. Click-through rate does not mean I'm going to get a cheap cost per lead. Click-through rate means that if I get a high click-through rate and I get all these people to my page and I still get a high lead cost, that doesn't mean that a high click-through rate is going to get me more leads. It just means that I'm getting more people clicking on my stuff and they're not opting in, so I have to go and do split testing and things like that. Okay. Now on the other side of the spectrum, if I'm getting a really low cost per lead and I'm getting a really low click-through rate, okay, I might go and optimize my ad and try and get more clicks. Okay, that makes sense. But if I'm making money, I'm getting a low cost, I usually don't worry about all that sort of stuff, and I spend my time more wisely on the email marketing or doing different ads or stuff like that. Because in my opinion, I don't need to try to fix something that's not broken. Just because something's getting a low click-through rate, but if it's getting good leads, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong. Good cost per lead doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the campaign. So what I'm trying to say is don't get caught up in the stats too much. And that's probably bad advice, but if I find that if I get caught up in the stats, I just piss myself off because I just overthink things and try and make things better when they don't really need to be better because I'm already making money. Okay, so your number one goal, guys, is going to be results, cost per results, which will be leads, and that's really it. And link clicks are kind of important, I suppose, but those two are really the most important, and I can't stress that enough. Your lead cost is the most important thing because the cheaper the lead, the better it is, obviously. If you can get leads for $2 and you can make $5 3 weeks later, then you're making money. Now, to customize columns, guys, a lot of you guys already know this. It's very easy. Like I said, when you start your Facebook ads, you're going to be on something like delivery or performance or something like that. Performance might actually be alright, to be honest, but it just has like things like ending, and I don't like that. So what I like to do is just go and customize mine by going customize to columns, doing a customization, just getting rid of things I don't need. Oh, sorry guys, completely forgot. Two other critical things is relevance score, and one of the most critical things is frequency. My bad, I forgot. Frequency is quite important. Anyway, you put that on there and you click apply, and that's how you do the columns. Now, frequency is quite important because it tells you on average how many times one person has seen your ad. So if I do this, last 7 days, a person inside my that I'm advertising to has seen my ad on average of 5 times. I don't like to go over 8. So that's really critical. Just watch your frequency. It's kind of a quick way to see, I guess, first time impressions instead of going into the not first time impressions, but it's a good way to see how audience saturation. Okay. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I did miss out frequency, but frequency is quite important. So results cost, which would be the lead cost, and then frequency is quite important, and relevance is important, but to an extent. I mean, I have ads that are running a 4, 5, 6, 7, and they still run fine. The only problem with relevancy is if it's not relevant and people don't like it, sometimes they'll give you negative feedback, and this could result in a ban in your account. So I would say relevance of at least 6 or higher is probably a good idea for you. And that's it for this video, guys. It's probably a little bit unnecessary, but I thought I should add this in because I really don't want people to overthink the stats. This is bad advice, but click-through rate is not entirely important all the time because it doesn't mean shit if you're getting really cheap leads and you're making money anyway, right? It really doesn't. You could spend hours and hours trying to get better click-through rate, and it might not even affect your lead cost at all. You might spend hours and hours trying to get better click-through rate, and it just doesn't help you. But of course, if you have the time, if you are an advanced Facebook advertiser and you know what you're doing, obviously, then you have your own strategies. If you have the time and you've got some ads running really well and you have some money coming in, then yes, go back and try and optimize these ads by increasing click-through rates, and obviously you'd make more money. But when you're starting out, guys, just try and get some money rolling in so you can repay back the Facebook ads and get the snowball effect going. Otherwise, if you focus on the specifics first thing and stress yourself out, it's not going to be a fun adventure for you. Trust me, it will not be a fun adventure for you. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Once again, any questions, let me know, and we'll move on to the next one.